The Human Rights Watch report is titled "By All Means Necessary." In more than 60 detailed interviews, former members of Syria's armed forces point fingers at the commanders and officials who ordered them to shoot and kill unarmed civilians.
First, an order came for the square to be emptied within 15 minutes. So they refused. There were some people who withdrew, but others remained. The ones that stayed were about 800 people. So we opened fire. Of course, the first rows of the protesters all fell on the ground. Some were injured, others killed. There was a large number of killed.
We don't kill our people. Nobody kill, no government in the world kill its people unless it's led by a crazy person. For me as president, I became president because of the public support. It's impossible for anyone in this state to give order to kill.
During 8 months of protests, the government of Bashar al-Assad has insisted its military was confronting armed terror groups, and its police, soldiers, and civilians were the victims. Those who have defected from the army and were interviewed tell a different, disturbing story.
I was as officer in the Syrian army. A first lieutenant, when we went inside the city, used his vehicle gun to shoot two young people on the street while they were crossing it to the other side. That happened there from the first day. They wasn't armed or protesters. They was just in the wrong place at the wrong time.
What is compelling is the detail, including the names of those army officers issuing the orders.
Defectors from all over Syria told us that they received both standing and direct orders from their commanders to kill, detain, and beat people. 8 defectors, 8 witnesses told us that they saw military personnel being killed either by their commanders or by members of the intelligence agencies for disobeying the orders to shoot at protesters.
Some of the former military men say they were kept out of touch and did not realize the full scope of the protests until they returned home on leave. Others said general officers gave them orders to expend as many bullets as possible and not worry because, in their words, nobody will ask you to explain. The Human Rights Watch report is significant. It puts a face on the men behind the guns, the ones giving orders. And in the words of one of those involved, it enables human rights defenders to open files on individuals, building a body of evidence against them for what constitute crimes against humanity in Syria today. Jim Clancy, CNN.